Hey everyone. In this video we're going to be looking at the Nirvana singles. I'm going to go through these by release date to give it some kind of order. So we're going to start with Sliver. Sliver was released September 1st, 1990 on Sub Pop Records. This is my second pressing of the single. This was put up on the Tupelo label on this incredible blue marbled vinyl. It looks awesome. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but if you hold it up to the light, it just looks so cool. Sliver was recorded before Dave Grohl was in the band. So this was Dan Peters from Mudhoney on drums, with Chad Channing, the original drummer, playing on the B-side Dive. The Sub Pop first pressings of Sliver go for crazy money, but these Tupelo second pressings are relatively easy to find and look and sound great. Next, from February 93, we have a split single from Nirvana and the Jesus Lizard. This was put out on the Touch and Go label and is on this really cool blue vinyl. Let me see if I can get a better shot. Oh, the Guilt is a particular favourite of mine, and this has never been re-released. It would make a really cool Record Store Day release. But yeah, another very cool song and very cool vinyl. Next up, released September 10th, 1991, Smells Like Teen Spirit. This is the 7-inch, the 12-inch, and the picture disc. We won't be looking at any of the picture discs in this video. We're going to have a look at them properly in a video later on. There were 4 picture discs released. They were all UK exclusives, and they were all really cool. And we will get to them, but in a later video. Here's the 7-inch. It's in a paper sleeve and backed by Drain You, one of my absolute favourite Nirvana songs. On the back, you can see the tour dates. So the closest show for me would have been London. Yeah, very cool to see that. And there is the vinyl itself. This is the 12-inch of the single, and this is backed by Even in His Youth and Aneurysm. Even in His Youth is a good song. Aneurysm is a great song. From 91 to 92, they opened almost every show with Aneurysm, and it could have been on any of the albums, but didn't make it for some reason. A bit like Sappy, another great song that just didn't make it onto any album. Teen Spirit had some of the best B-sides, Even in His Youth, Aneurysm and Drain You. Awesome. The picture disc came with Drain You and Aneurysm. Next up, we've got Come As You Are, released in March of 92. This was the track that the label thought was going to be the breakthrough song for the band, but Teen Spirit came out before it and did all of that instead. Here's the 7-inch. It's backed by Endless Nameless, the hidden track from Nevermind, which is an interesting choice, as Endless Nameless is almost just entirely feedback and screaming. And here's the vinyl. The 12-inch is backed by Endless Nameless and a live version of Drain You, taken from the Halloween show at the Paramount, which would get its own release years later. I've had this copy since I was a kid. I was hanging out at youth club, and another kid walked up to me and said, "Oh, you like Nirvana, don't you?" And then the next week, he brought this in and handed it to me, and I've had it ever since. So cheers, Ian, wherever you are. The picture disc is backed by Endless Nameless and a live version of School, which was also recorded at the Halloween show at the Paramount. Next up, released July 13th of 92, the third single released from Nevermind, we have Lithium. Here's the 7-inch of Lithium, which is backed by a live version of Being a Sun. Here's the vinyl. The 12-inch and the picture disc 12-inch are both backed by the live version of Being a Sun and the previously unreleased Curmudgeon. And both the picture disc and the 12-inch have got the ultrasound scan of Francis Bean Cobain on the back. And there is the record. Next up, released November 30th, 92, we have In Bloom. Here's the 7-inch. It's backed by a live version of Polly, whereas the 12-inch picture disc has got Polly and a live version of Sliver, just like the cassette version. In Bloom was released on 7-inch, 12-inch picture disc and cassette. There wasn't a normal 12-inch release on vinyl. And there's the vinyl. Next up, released August 30th, 92, and the first single from the In Utero album, we've got the Heart-Shaped Box single. Today we're going to be having a look at the US 12-inch promo copy of the single, the 7-inch European version, and then the limited edition red vinyl German version. The US 12-inch promo came backed with Gallons of Rubbing Alcohol Flow Through the Strip, the hidden track from In Utero. And here's the vinyl. It's identical on both sides because it was the promo copy. Next we have the two 7-inch singles. They're both backed with Marigold. It's just that one is the normal European copy on black vinyl and the other one is the limited edition red vinyl copy from Germany. So if we have a look. So here's the black vinyl pressing. And here is the very cool German red vinyl copy. There was also a limited edition French red vinyl version of Heart-Shaped Box that was individually numbered that go for even more money than these red vinyl German ones that go for insane money now. But yeah, very cool song and very cool vinyl. And lastly, released February 93, the second and final single from In Utero, we have All Apologies. The 7-inch single came in a paper sleeve and was backed by Rape Me and Moist Vagina, which was abbreviated to MV because we're British and we can't have that in our shops. It came on just normal black vinyl. And there it is. The 12-inch was also backed by Rape Me and Moist Vagina, but came with these free art prints, which luckily I resisted the urge to blue tack up on my wall as a kid. All Apologies is a great showcase for Cobain's ear for melody lines, chord progressions, the way he wrote lyrics. It's such a cool little song. The most Beatlesy of all the Nirvana songs, and kind of a fitting song for them to end on. In the next video, we'll be looking at everything that was released after the death of Kurt Cobain. If you found this interesting, drop me a like, think about subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.